From the base camp of Baruntse, 5,450 metres. Fortunately, I'm actually feeling great, which is a great sign. After a hard week, as I said on Mera at the weekend, we didn't have a very good time. I was throwing up all over the place, and it was a really tough 3 hours. And turning around was the right idea. So that was a bit depressing, and the team weren't falling out, but we were starting to get a bit concerned as to whether this is really possible due to the amount of snow coming in and the conditions, and just basically the strength of the team. But I was feeling quite upbeat last night. I'm not sure whether that was because of too much chocolate, but yeah, I'm feeling good now. I've just been basically spent the whole day in my tent working on my blog, taking time to chill and relax. It's important out here that I get rest and get strong again. As you can see, my face is still badly burnt from the weekend. I've learnt my lesson with the sun lotion on that one. But we were going for 15 hours and it was painful, agonisingly painful. And Baruntse, which you can see behind me, is going to be an even harder climb if we make it. So far I can't promise anything because the conditions still are a bit unsure. There's not a lot of teams here. There's a French team, there's an Estonian team on the lake over there behind me, but besides that's all there is, and there's not been a lot of summits this season due to all the snow on the mountains, so we're just going to have to wait and see, and I'll keep you updated as best I can. In the meantime, we've just been spending lots of time eating, chilling out, having a laugh in the mess tent, playing cards, and the cook team made us a cake before Mera Peak, so we're hoping we'll get another one of those soon. We may have to actually extend the trip by a number of days just to actually allow us to make a summit bid, because we've lost about 3 days due to resting days and illness, and the porters being 4 days behind us and things. And in the meantime, though, it's not a bad place for us to actually be. As you can see behind me, absolutely stunning, very peaceful, very nice to relax in the tent and feeling very good. My nose was bleeding a bit last night getting here, but a bit breathless, but otherwise I've been taking Diamox and I feel very fit again now. The altitude not really affecting us, it's getting us acclimatised very well, so we should be able to make a summit bid if the conditions are okay and we're strong enough at the end of the week. But it's a bit undecided, so I'm not going to say anything else at the moment. Fingers crossed, but if not, it's going to be a great trip. I'm going to be heading out over the Labsa Pass, which is in itself a technical and challenging day out, and then we'll be heading back and heading home. And I do miss a few home comforts, hot showers and Costa coffee, but this is I'm here to climb a big mountain, and I feel I can do it. And I'm very fortunate. I've got your support. Got a supportive good team here with me. My sponsors, Tex Local. I've been washing all my clothes this morning and everything's frozen solid. We stayed at Chateau Pocari the day before yesterday. It was even colder than this. My cup of tea was frozen. But here it's fortunately quite sunny, which doesn't make it too bad, but the wind's been gusting. So I'm going to go now and jump back in my tent and get some tea, and I will